think I fall for all your evil lines. Oh, I know you think you're smart. You think I fall for all your low-down evil ways. But I told you I was gonna get help, baby. And I ain't gonna let nobody else take my place.
Alright, here's a nice one, nice example of the chromatic idea. Coming from the tune Fool I Got Wise, the key of G. Starts like this. Alright, there we go. So we went through the 12 bars, right? So let's go over it. It really doesn't start till we get to the well, it's a quick change, right? So you start on the 1, which is G7. Okay, and I'm just playing, you know, I got to figure out Jimmy's part, as I said before, but I'm just playing on the low strings, actually, a B and an F. You know, this is part of that little triangle 7 chord, but I'm not playing the root. I'm just playing the 2. Okay, and then I'm switching strings and playing. Let me turn down the volume a little bit to clear it up. And then I'm playing the C7, just those 3, 3rd fret, 2nd, and 3rd fret. Alright, so we got C, E, and B flat. Okay, and C7. Now we come back to G, and that's where it starts. And that's root, flat 7, 4th, then minor 3rd root, then minor 3rd root pull off to the flat 7. Whoops. Okay, so that's the first phrase. And then he does a little space, and then he plays. Alright? You don't have to do a lot to sound cool in the blues. You got flat, you got the minor 3rd, root, flat 7. Okay? Now you just slide down, okay, and you got the major 3rd, and you play right here the flat 7 of the C7 chord. Okay? I'll tell you, the way the light's coming in the window, it's actually making it darker. Can you believe it? So after this, okay, now we're on the 4 chord, and he plays. Okay, so what that is similar to the first lick over the 1 chord. Now we're on the 4, and we play the 4th, minor 3rd, root. Then we play minor 3rd, root, pull off to the flat 7, 5th, back to the flat 7. Now I'm referring to these, notes in our G minor pentatonic. I'm relating them to just the one chord. When I say flat 7, I'm talking about in the key of G, which would be an F. You know, everything relates to the one chord. You know, just to kind of keep it easy for us to wrap our brains around. You know, I touched on the notes in the C7 chord. Okay, but not to get confused. Don't worry about all that. We'll just get these licks down, right? Now we go to the 1. Here's our chromatic, right? Some of you might want to play it with your pinky if it's strong enough. But see, I can't really give good vibrato to that, so I like, if I want to throw vibrato on it, I use my 3rd. It sounds cool, right? So you got low G. Okay, that's right when we get to the 1 chord. See, we got the quick change. Now to the 4, right? Back to the 1. Now that time I hit the little chord, but what he actually does play is just this low root when we return back to the 1 after the quick change. Look. To the 4. Now we're coming back to the 1, and he plays. See that? He might even go. I think he might play all hammer-ons there. Whoop. I picked this, and then I hammered these two. They're a little different ones, and the second one's. So the second one you don't really hear the flat 7 too much. The first one you do. It's all the subtleties, right, that make it cool. Then you're running flat 7, 5th, flat 5, 4th, minor 3rd right there. We have it. Definitely cool. Now, matter of fact, just to mention, with that chromatic note in there, right? Sounds kind of weird, but in the right context, it's just a passing tone, right? But with the added flat 5, you now can call the minor pentatonic the blues scale. This is what, I'm sure you heard of it before, but that's all it is. It's a minor pentatonic. Okay? That's what the blues scale is. But we don't even care what it's called. We just want to call upon this. I think that sounds cool. Okay, so get it in your, in your ear. Okay, so just to touch on too, if you want to look at it from an octave higher. Right? So what I'm doing there is just, you're on, you're playing this, and then you run down flat 7, 5th. Now the flat 5's on the other string right here. flat 5, 4th, minor 3rd. I like how it ends on the minor 3rd there. Okay, but anyway, let's get that's the chromatic idea in this example. So let's finish it up though. What he does here is just as cool, if not cooler, I think. But when he gets to I think right after that, right? Let me go through this again. Okay, here it comes. Oh yeah. So that's the idea. I just went a little further with it. But he goes, all right, this is what's cool. After that, now he plays flat 7, hammer into the. Let me see. Does he hammer? No, just picks it. Flat 7 to the root. So he's playing. This is a common move, Jimmy Dawkins. If you've checked out these other licks, here it is. He goes flat 7 to root twice. Then he goes minor 3rd. Root, pull off to the flat 7, grabs the 5th. Then he comes back again, starts over. Flat 7, hammer into the root. Or picking like. So he does it twice. Yeah, okay. It's a rapid thing, so it gets a little confusing. But what he's doing, it's flat 7 to root, minor 3rd, root, pull off to the flat 7, pick the 5th, come back to the flat 7, and you're playing that root again twice. Minor 3rd, come back to the flat 7, pull off. Okay, and that's where it stops. So you don't go down to the 5th the second time. Then right after that, conveniently, you're on your first finger, but this phrase he throws right in. You're jumping strings to the 4th to bend it to the 5th. Let's see. Okay, don't pick you're bending it up. Now you're releasing it without picking. Then you pick the minor 3rd and 2 roots. All right. And then you end minor 3rd, root, pull off to the flat 7, and that's where you end. Let's get it again, wait. Crazy, right? Let's get it from there where he goes. Whoop, I went a little too far. I did it again. He just ends on. Okay, fingers are getting ahead of me. So let's do it again. We go. Get it a little cleaner. Not easy. Ah! See, my technique, I'm really pushing myself. You know, this is what's good. Because like I was saying, this is a year in already. You know, you keep working with these things. And quite frankly, I'm not really working with it. I'm like figuring it out, and then I'm trying to get the next one down to post and keep these going. And my idea is I'm learning from this too. So once I have them all laid out, I'm just going to drill them. And that's what I'm going to present to you guys next too, how to do that. How to really get it to where it's like just, you know, part of you. So that's what we're going to work on soon. But anyway, so from there, all he really does is he hits, after that flurry of notes, he hits your typical, like, Chuck Berry, you know, fifth and root on the high strings, the B and E strings. It just ends right there. So he goes again. And then the 5 chord comes in, then down to the 4, and then to the 1. He plays. Oh, he goes. This is the easiest part, and I'm botching it. So you can do that again at the 5th and root up top, and then you hit the flat 7, slide up to the root. So you do minor 3rd and 5th, and you tweak it a little with a quarter step. I think there's 2 roots there. That's just flat 7, 5th, flat 7, 5th, 5th. Back to the 1. So there you go, warts and all, right? All right, so there you go. You work on that one, get it good. I mean, it's not easy, but it's a nice one to know too, because one, it works with our down low ideas, you know. To throw that one in. We got All right, let's move on to the next one.